Welcome to HopkinsSports.com. Ernie LaRossa joined by Jim Margraf, head coach of the Blue Jay football team. Hopkins knocks off Muhlenberg 27-16 here at Homewood Field today. Coach, Hopkins-Muhlenberg, it's never easy. 27-16, a great game here for the fans.
It is. I mean, we've been at the top of the conference along with Muhlenberg for a number of years now. Every game's been great. It was nice to be back at home because we played them twice in a row up at their place, and two fantastic games there and another great one here today.
Kind of a story of two halves. We got off to a 21-0 lead at the half, and what was happening that we were able to get some momentum and put 3 touchdowns on the board before halftime?
We played great in the first half. Offensively, we were clicking, and most importantly, defensively, we did a great job today. They're a very not only explosive offense, but a very consistent offense also. We were able to keep them behind the chains a little bit. Got the ball back a few times. We were able to move the ball and control it, which is usually not our game. But to get 21 points on the board and get a lead early like that was tremendous.
And you know they're one of the top rushing defenses in the country. And I thought in the first half, the fact that we were able to rush it fairly effectively and keep them a little off balance was the key.
You need to be able to do both. If you let them pin their ears back and come after you, you're in trouble. They got a couple of great pass rushers. So we just thought, we're okay with 3 and 4 yard gains for a little bit as long as we can convert on third down, which again in the first half we did effectively.
Talk about the second half. They get an early safety, kind of a fumble recovery that we recover in our own ends, and they get a safety, get a little momentum. And then it seemed like even though they scored 2 touchdowns, our defense kept turning them over. First time since 2010 we forced 6 turnovers in a game. Those are big momentum plays and really stopped them a couple times.
Yeah, our defense was fantastic. Offensively, we came out flat in the second half. The first few minutes are going to be important to them in particular. And we couldn't generate a first down. We made a couple of mental mistakes, which we'll address during the week. But really our defense kept us in it, and the turnovers were crucial today.
And it was a defensive effort led by your leaders. Anthony Davidson was in on some sacks. Mike Kalanick, Quinones has an interception. Your leaders are the guys you lean to, and they made big plays in the second half.
Yeah, and we've got guys who've played in these games before, so and sometimes I think experience can be a little bit overrated, but it wasn't today. There's guys that have played in big games. They played against Muhlenberg. They knew it was coming at them, and they responded greatly.
I know you don't like to focus on the individuals. 2 guys I do want to ask you about in particular. Ryan Hubley continues to have a great year. He was 9 for 161 today. That's an impressive day.
He's a terrific football player, and the most impressive thing about Ryan is he practices the way he plays every day. So every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in practice is like a game day for him, and it shows. Our younger guys see how successful he's been and how hard he works.
And then, of course, the other guy, just a quick note on Stu Walters, ties the Johns Hopkins record today for career touchdowns. Obviously an individual accomplishment, but a big part of our success as well. Yeah,
Stu's had a real solid year, and he seems to get better each week. We needed him today. Again, we're facing a great run defense. We needed someone to get us some yards. He did. He did yeoman's work early on, and again, I'm excited for things going forward with him.
Okay, again, Hopkins knocks off Muhlenberg 27-16. Blue Jays now 7-1 overall, 6-1 in the Centennial. Back in action next week at Juniata. Stay tuned to HopkinsSports.com for everything Blue Jay football.